up, everybody? What's up, everybody? I go by B-Star. Shout out to my co-host, Th3 We out. You already know how it is. Welcome to Th3 Vibez. You know, new podcast I got going on because, no bullshit. The reason why I put this podcast together is because, like, I kept asking other people, like, for interviews. They wouldn't give me interviews. Like, just mad people that's been doing podcasts or, like, just been putting everybody on but me. So I'm like, you know what? I do the shit myself. Like, I always been that type of person. Like, because I feel like I don't want to be involved in something and other people can't come through. Or that's why I always been like a one-man person because, like, I can do every and anything, and I can do it at my own pace. Yeah. So I don't know how you feel about that, but, like, certain shit like that, like, it's important. So, like, now I just started this new podcast, and I decided, I might as well come up with the name Th3 Vibez, because if you think about it, like, I feel like I'm a vibe. Everything I do is a vibe. The people I'm around me is a vibe. So it was the perfect name. It just suited us. So shout out to my co-host Th3. You want to say something to the people?
What's up?
Okay, what's up? But how Martin said, what's up?
Listen, that's a fact though. We are a vibe, and us as women, we just got to get things done. We can't depend on nobody because people are not reliable these days, and we're artists. We're people come first, and we're just dope, and I'm excited to be here. I'm happy, and I can't wait to get some shit off my chest.
Exactly, feel me? So, like, just speaking on what you just said, like, females, like, a lot of females is coming up. So how do you feel as far as, like, industry-wise, like, the females that's coming up, whether music-wise, podcast-wise? I feel like a lot of females are getting they shine. So what do you feel, you being a female artist, like, do you feel like there's any, like, complications as far as, like, say you want a gig, right? Or somebody books you for something. Like, have you ever had a dude, like, be disrespectful or, like, be like, if you're not fucking with them or type shit, like, do they ever, like, cancel your gigs or shit like that? Like tell me about shit like that.
Like, first of all, I'm excited about this womanhood, period. I'm just glad that everybody's doing their thing. I see a lot of people doing their thing, and women are holding it down in the music industry and in the business industry, period. Yes, niggas be on some bullshit. Like, they think that just because they got some clout, they got opportunity, that they could just treat you any type of way when you're a woman. And they think that their little opportunities is doing something like, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name?
Who?
Oh, my God.
He's a promoter?
No. I said I'm not going to name no names. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about your opportunity. I can hear myself.
Okay. I can hear it.
I was like, wait, what's going on? I was like, turn that off. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about no opportunity, boy.
Fact. So has this happened recently or?
No, just when I first started out, but people was trying to, flirt with me. People act like it's about business, it's about music, but then they try to slide in the DMs, they try to slide on some freak shit, but it's like, I love my music, I love my talent, but I'm not the type that's going to take any opportunity just because it's an opportunity. Right. I don't give a fuck. I will create my own lane. I will work as hard as I can to get to where I need to be. It don't matter how long it take. It don't matter how much money it take, because I invest in myself because I believe I'm worth it.
So, for instance, say we both going up for a deal, right? The same exact deal. I feel in my heart that you will get it before me. And not just to say it this way, but a lot of males are investors. There's not too many female investors that we know. Tricking. Yo, facts. You gotta keep it buck.
They be tricking.
So a dude will be like, yo, she's fire. She's sexy. Like, probably won't even give a fuck that you sing. But the fact that it's like, oh, she's sexy, yada, 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 yada. So it's like, I like her. I'm gonna fuck with her. But the minute they realize you don't want to fuck with them anymore, it's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
So I tell people I feel like it's harder for me to get on, so I always have to stand out. Like, I ended up doing my own beats, making my own, recording my own music, doing my own podcasts, doing my own, like, anything that I could do myself, building my own website. As just, I feel like I gotta stand out more because there's not a lot of female producers and not a lot of female audio engineers. So it's like certain shit I gotta stand out. But, like, as far as, like, me, like, it's hard for me to be in the entertainment business when I'm dating females.
Yeah.
And I know you have your problems when it comes with males also. But I feel like with females, I feel like it's extra.
Yeah.
They're extra dramatic, extra just all the time.
Some bullshit.
You feel what I'm saying?
Some bullshit.
So for me, it's like, you can't just do a music video and be like, oh, I want to book this and that person and they giving me lap dances over. I don't care nothing about it, but it's literally for the art of the music video. Yeah. So I noticed that I go through a lot with that. Like, I can't do certain music videos when I'm in a relationship. Like, that's like, it's hard to be an entertainer because then you feel restricted.
Yeah. But even for me, like, as a straight heterosexual female, like, I can't date certain men, especially if they're not secure in our relationship, if they're not secure in themselves, because they're going to think that I'm trying to fuck everybody, or I got an opportunity, they thought I fucked to get it. Like, niggas automatically go there. And it's like, you have to know your woman. You have to know your partner. You have to know that they're not going to stand for anything just because money or whatever. Money isn't everything. And people just like to judge based off of experiences that they had with other people, or what they see in the industry, or what they think they know. It's like, you really just got to know your
that's
person.
A fact. Like, even, like, so for relationships with you, like, what is there's no such thing as a perfect relationship, but what is your idea of a perfect relationship? Or a perfect partner?
Perfect partner. Communication is everything to me. I do not like confusion at all. I don't like. So
you like a lot of reassurance.
I love reassurance because I'm always in my head. I live in the cloud, like, and I'm not super insecure, but we all have insecurities. If somebody say they're not insecure, they're lying 100%. Because it don't have to be big amount of insecurities, but somebody has some type of insecurity. I mean, everybody has some type, yeah. So I want reassurance. I love communication. If you go a day without speaking to me and you think that we're together, you're stupid, because we're not. Right. Like, we're not. You're my friend now. We're homies.
So boom. Say for instance, right? Say you start talking to a guy, right? Y'all just talking on, y'all ain't y'all ain't together type thing. Y'all know y'all just talking or whatever. So say you start talking to this dude, right? Say you do something for him, right? You buy him something, right? Do you feel like after you do something like that, y'all go together?
No, that's delusional. That's delusional. Come on. I can say I'm a delusional person. Sometimes I am, but that is really delusional.
But some chicks are like that.
Delusional. Let's call it out for what it is.
Once my co-host said you bitches is delusional, that's the word for the day.
Where's the
delusional? Okay? Because no bullshit, like, chicks are like that. Like, for instance, if I want to talk to a chick, whatever, say she's buying me a beat machine, she's buying me this, she buying me that.
You're mine.
After that, it's like she's basically, but she's saying it's like, you're mine. And I have to break it to somebody to be like, I'm not yours.
I thought you was just looking out for me. I thought we was cool.
No bullshit. So boom, now we come to like, okay, single, talking, dating. Like, what is the difference for you talking and dating?
Talking, I feel like you're just getting to know the basic things about somebody. Dating is when you're actually like,
we had this conversation. Right. Boom, now we get to actually fully have it.
I like you and only you. Can we like take this up a notch? Maybe go on dates. Maybe we're not talking to other people. Like, there's steps to this shit.
So, okay, so say, for instance, if you're dating someone, does that mean that you're only supposed to be going out with that person?
Honestly, that depends on the people. For me, yes. Don't be trying to date me and date other people. I'm not for that shit. But other people like,
but it's not, y'all not having sex though. Y'all just dating. So, do you feel like, okay, so finish that. Because if you're dating one person, right?
Yeah.
I'll go on a date. Does that mean I'm obligated to only go on dates with her? Or am I able to go on a date with somebody else?
That depends on the conversation. If we had this conversation, because I like to have conversations, this is important. If we're saying, okay, I'm talking to you, you're talking to me, we're dating. Hey, I'm dating you, you're dating me, can we not date other people? If we have that conversation and you agree to it, and you decide to do otherwise, you fucked up. But if we're dating, but I'm not going to fuck around with nobody else because I really like you and I like only you. We're not having sex right now, but I understand you have needs. If you want to go fulfill your needs somewhere else, just don't let me find out about it.
So there has to be an agreement.
There has to be agreements in all types of relationships, business, romantic, anything. There has to be an agreement. There has to be a conversation. People are not having conversations. They're assuming. And they're being delusional and they're being possessive right at the beginning of, hey, I like this person, they're mine, and now they can't see nobody, they can't talk to nobody, they can't fuck nobody, but I never will have this conversation with them. I'm just going to assume that because I like them, they're going to agree.
So once again,
delusional.
So okay, the word today again is delusional. Okay, that's the word. All right. So for me, it's like, okay. So when does it become? And like, so when do you feel like you like this person so much that you're gonna sleep with them? Like, is it like
that's hard to say?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever just was like met somebody and like
the chemistry was crazy?
You're like,
oh, I gotta have you right now.
Have you ever felt like that? Like,
absolutely.
have you? So would you consider that a one night stand? If you fuck them on that?
If you don't deal with them after that, it's a one night stand. But if y'all are still talking after that one night, we go together. No kidding.
So what if all right, so say for instance
delusional.
Okay, delusional.
A little delusional.
Okay, so say for instance, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all end up doing the nasty or whatever. But there's no agreement.
There's no agreement.
We're
still not together.
We're still not together. Y'all just had this dope ass chemistry fucked and that's it.
We fucked. But if we still talking and you still want to fuck me some more, then it's like, all right, hey, what are we doing? Like, we can don't do the what are we? That's kind of corny.
Right.
But it's like, what are we doing here? Are we like gonna discuss ever getting together? Are we going in that direction, or are we just fucking around until we both find something better, or you find something better? What is this? Right.
So what is like 3 things, right, that your partner could do to turn you off completely? Like, name 3 things like that, like really like for me it's like leaving snacks around my bed, like yo, put that shit in the trash. Like, stop leaving snacks around my, like, yo, no funny shit, no funny shit. My ex used to be like, she has this pet peeve, right? Like, before you even get on the bed, you dust your feet off. Like,
yes.
Like, she's so serious about it. Like, yo, to the point, nigga, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I used to be like, oh shit, my fault. Like, just now, it's like, it's a habit. Like, so before I even put no, I'm like, so it's like certain things, like, so what is 3 things?
That's a turn off?
That's a turn off.
Dang, they little or big? Because my turn off.
It could be little or big.
Okay. Because little, it's like crunchy socks. I hate crunchy socks. And if you take your socks off and you leave them on the floor, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay.
That's little. But big, I don't like being gaslighted. Like, I hate that shit. Like, if you did something.
Explain.
So, if you do something and you make it seem like I'm tripping when you know you fucked up, but you don't want to admit it, so you flip it around and make it seem like I'm bugging and trying to make me feel like I'm off, like I'm not right. But you know that I'm fucking right.
That I'm right.
That fucks with my memory.
So instead of person just be like, my fault, I fucked up.
They're like, well, or they nitpick and try to make, like, they try to tell you something you did instead of bringing it up when you did it. They try to just put the blame on you.
So this is what I used to hate with chick, right? I used to talk to this chick, and we would get into an argument, and I'd be like, yo, like, I can't believe you said something to me, or I can't believe you did something to me, and then she'll be like, well, you did this. Well, and I'm like, what the fuck? We not talking about what I just did.
Why didn't you bring it up?
Why you ain't bring it up when I did it? So now that I'm trying, I don't like for me to discuss something to you, and then you just be like, well, you did it. Yeah. Well, you did it. Literally. Well, you never told me I was doing that. So
how would I know?
How the hell would I know? Like, for me, like I said, like, I don't know. That's why my segment, of course, is Love and War, because I feel like love is just this big ass battlefield.
And it
like,
don't gotta be, and it shouldn't be.
It doesn't have to be, it shouldn't be. But, like, why do you think that? Like, do you feel like because a lot of people come from broken homes? Do you feel like because a lot of people, like, what made toxic so popular?
Well, first of all, the TV shows, all the TV shows, reality shows, the songs, everybody glamorizes the fuck out of toxicity, and nobody really has honest conversations. Like, this is not right. Like, this is not right, and this is not what it should be. First of all, people don't even know what love is. They confuse lust and love all the times. Love doesn't fade away, and love is supposed to be unconditional. Like, your kid fucks up, no matter how big the fuck up is, you're gonna love your kid no matter what, and that love should extend to your romantic relationships and your friendships, but it doesn't, because people are so conditional these days, and they don't even realize it, because they don't know what fucking love is. People don't even love their kids nowadays.
No, that's
people don't even love their parents. Like, this world is so fucked up right now, and it's sick.
No, that's a fact. And like a lot of it, like, you got to think, like, people who grew up in toxic households. Like, there's people who watch their mom being abused, domestic violence. Like, I've never witnessed that. Thank God. You know, my dad's never hit my mom or anything like that. But I've seen crazy situations.
Even little shit,
like,
shit.
it's just like a lot of toxic shit. So I like think about when people get older, like how everything that you go through, literally, it controls your life. And a lot of, us growing up, they don't tell you about therapy. They don't tell you about none of that shit.
Or they make it seem like
they just make it seem
stupid.
like, yeah, or they make it seem like, oh, be good to people. They're going to be good. Like, my father used to always tell me, like, oh, be good to people. They'll be good back.
Yeah.
Shit like, always positive.
La La Land.
No.
La La
So
Land.
when you think like that and you think like, oh, well, my dad said if I'm good to people, they're going to be good to me back. He never told me that they wasn't.
Right.
So growing up, it was just like, okay, I felt like I had to be good to everybody. Like, my heart just pure, just
which is still
good.
Because your blessings come from the universe.
Come from the universe,
God.
exactly.
So fuck the people. You're gonna get blessed either way. Look at how far you are now.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But I do notice that over the years, how I am now is completely different from how I was back then. Like, I feel like it was easier for people to take advantage because
Absolutely.
I didn't understand. And you got to think, coming into the entertainment world, like, it's not no peaches and cream. It's not no, oh, let me help you get on, or let me help you. It's not like that.
No.
You got to see, like, a lot of people are competing. A lot of people secretly compete, and a lot of people have a lot of hate. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has this social media persona that they're not who they really are. But it's not true. I see people for who they are. For instance, see me for who the fuck you want to see me for. If you think I'm rude, I'm rude.
Mm-hmm.
I am rude sometimes. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, don't confuse personal B-star with business B-star.
Yeah.
We two different people. Personal B-star, we can go out and chill, get drunk, smoke weed, have fun. Business B-star, no, you can't fuck up on my shit. No, you can't be late to this. I'm cutting you out. No, you can't tell me last minute you gotta go.
Right.
Because it's just like, at the end of the day, you gotta notice that everybody don't have the same drive as you.
Or the same vision.
Or the same vision. So, and trying to get everybody to have the same vision is hard. And that's why everybody got different things. You know what I'm saying? So
not everybody got 20/20 vision.
Exactly. That's why. So in my mind, it's like, nah, like, I have to know how to do everything. Yeah. Like, friend, I never even knew you had a camera. And I'm like, damn, like, this whole, like, why we could be taking pictures, marketing, we could be doing mad shit. And it's like, I believe that God put certain things in certain places and people for a reason. Yeah. So, like, us, this being our new podcast and you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even been friends that long, but, nigga, I could really consider, like, we're really good friends. Yeah. So, it's just one of those. So, I just learned a lot. So, even with my whole love and war situation, it's just, like, even if you, like, I don't have no kids, right? Mm-hmm. But I see a lot of, I hang around more males than I do females. Yeah. I have a lot of male friends, male cousins, and I see the battle that they have with their BMs and not being able to see their kid. And a part of me, like, I'm not one of those people that enable certain things. So sometimes I be like, bro, sometimes it's you.
Right.
Then there's sometimes when you really just have fucked up BMs, you know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. Everybody has a choice of who they have a child with. Unless you've been sexually assaulted or something is out of, is not your control. Mm-hmm. I understand.
That's a fact.
But if you had a child with somebody, you chose that. Like, literally, you gave your body to that person to have a child. You can't deny that.
But even after that, you could still get an abortion.
Even after that, you can still get an abortion.
Options.
There's options.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's like, okay, a woman just has a dude's baby and, he ain't shit. It's like, you had to have known he wasn't shit before.
Right. There were signs.
Even
it had though people do have a good mask, but those masks don't stay on for
They
long.
don't stay.
There'd be little cracks. People be slipping and telling on themselves all the time.
That's
and
a
people
fact.
don't pay attention or they're delusional.
It's delusional. Like, I always tell people, like, me, when it comes to, like, dating, like, I'm not going to get serious with a chick until 6 months in. Because, no bullshit, you do not see a lot of shit dating until that 6 month period.
It'd be 90 days. I'm not even lying.
It'd be
90 days. And I swear to God, because I broke up with a nigga after 90 days. After 90 days, I'm like, you are not the same person I was with in the beginning.
Who the fuck? Who's this in my bed?
Hop on, who this?
You said, get out my bed.
Get the fuck out. Who the fuck?
Yo, no bullshit. So, like, I feel like once the 3 months hit, motherfuckers have an attitude. You start seeing people's attitudes and I tell people this.
Niggas don't want to go to work no more.
If I'm lying, I'm flying. You ever been interested in a woman, right? Yo, bro, you can hear this, right?
Was a hustler in the beginning.
Yo, bitch was getting money. She go to work every day. She having, as soon as you get with her, my nigga, the job's done. Wait, she owe mad rent.
Yeah.
It's like said, yo.
Wait, hold on.
They said, yo, hello?
Your car? What happened to your car?
Nigga said, this ain't the same Diana. Diana, who is you?
Not my mama name.
That's your mother's name.
Cause that's a fact.
Mama Diana, I was not talking about you, okay?
I mean, hey.
Turned into Dirty Diana.
Dirty Diana.
So I'm just like, I'm like, damn. I swear to God, the prettiest chicks be the nastiest chicks. Like, you ever look at a bitch and be like, yo, she's so sexy. You ever been to her crib? You ever been to her crib, bro?
And it's crazy because I be hearing niggas talk about this all the time.
You ever dated
You only got a box spring, you said?
Yo, not even a fucking headboard. Not even a headboard. So I'm like, yo, you go in there, dishes all over. Nothing. Yo, you go in there, dishes is all over the fucking
bathroom smell like piss.
The bathroom, all the kids, shit's all. And then when they have kids, they be like, oh, it's my kids. You know they be fucking shit up in here. Like, why you ain't fixing it, bitch? Fix it.
Oh my God.
Like, yo, no, I'm serious. Like, these chicks be really low-key dirty and low-key nasty. And that's why with me, it's like, bro, I'm a lesbian. I gotta be nasty. I can't give you no dick. What I'ma do?
I'm fucking
I gotta literally put in more work. Niggas will motherfucker give you some dick. Ew. I gotta really put in work. I gotta put in some work. I'm talking like leg up and everything. Like, I gotta be great.
I'm fucking crying.
So for me, it's like, I feel like because of that, I have to make sure I'm fucking with a clean ass bitch. Like no bullshit. Like, I just gotta be with a clean ass bitch because certain things that I can't tolerate, salty backs and shit, like, nah. Like, for me, if I have sex, you have
behind the ear.
Yo, and this is my thing.
Please clean behind your ear, people.
If you are at my crib,
everybody.
crib, and we are about to have sex, you have to take a shot before.
I respect that.
You have to. And I feel
like
as
nasty.
a woman, yo, no bullshit. A clean woman is going to.
Yeah.
She gonna come out the shower and she gonna ask you for some drawers or some shorts and a t-shirt.
Or she already got it. Some of that already.
Or she already got it in her purse.
In a car.
In the car or the purse.
She didn't want to make it seem no way. I'll be right back.
No, and that's real shit. Yeah. Like, so that's how it is with me. So when you dating a guy, have you ever dated a nasty or dirty guy?
Yes. This is partially why
so
I don't
what
date
happened?
fat niggas.
Okay, so the fat nigga was dirty and nasty.
Oh,
okay,
God.
explain. All right, what happened?
I really liked him as a person. That was my homie, but we end up like starting to like each other, and we end up, sleeping together. And the nigga.
Now, when you say big, how big?
He was big.
Like 200 big?
Probably a little bit bigger.
300 big?
Maybe like
250. All right, we'll say 250.
He was big. Oh God, I hope you don't.
So was he like? Was his neck sweating and shit?
No. So that didn't. It wasn't that bad. It was. I don't think the nigga washes his ass properly.
He had shit stains?
Oh, no, it just smelled like it.
He smelled like he had shit stains?
It smelled like it. And I was like, never again.
Wait, did you ever sleep with him?
We was going to, but then I smelled it. And
wait, so when he pulled his pants out to do the do, you smelled the doo-doo?
So I was kissing. Okay, let me explain. He was on the bottom. And I was kissing him. And
hold on. So he on the bottom like this.
Yeah. Yep.
And you was like,
we was just kissing.
Okay.
We were just kissing.
Okay, y'all
but
got
then,
the visual. All right.
But then he tried to when he tried to roll over, I smelled. I had a whiff of poop.
Wait. Oh, okay. So he's like this. Yeah. Right? You on top of me. He tried to roll you over like this.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I got a whiff of shit, and I was like, okay, I was like, I gotta use the bathroom. Like, literally, I have to use the bathroom. And that was the end of that.
Did you ever see his drawers?
No, I didn't. I couldn't.
Wait, so you went to the bathroom and then you was just like, did you leave after?
No, I just said, I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel good. I could not fuck him.
Why you ain't just tell him he stank?
Because
You felt bad?
I felt bad.
Yo, so let me
But
tell y'all.
but if you're about to fuck somebody and they go to the bathroom and they don't want to fuck you anymore, like you get a little hint of something, right?
But yo, so you want to know a little
especially if you don't fuck them ever.
Yo,
you don't get to ever
like,
fuck them.
Like, what the fuck, bitch, just happened? You about to suck my dick?
And then you say, listen, I think I need to focus on myself.
That's hard. Damn,
I need to focus on myself. I'm not ready.
So fans, like, look, y'all want to know a secret, right? So this is how I could tell if a bitch's pussy stink or not, right? So when she come over, I lay like this. This her legs, right? I be like, oh, can you just rub my head or something? I put my leg right near the thigh part, the inner thigh, right near the coochie part. I put my little nose, the little nose be right here, like, you know. Now, if you sit there for a little bit, you'll smell like, you know, oh, this bitch clean. But if you start, if I get up and I'm like, something's wrong. Something's not right.
Okay, so
as
a stud, because I know some niggas is still gonna hit it. Would you still, if you like already in there and then you get a whiff, are you still gonna fuck? I know niggas do. I know niggas do.
If you stink, I'm not fucking you.
Okay.
If a bitch pussy stink, I'm gonna want to. I'm a lesbian. Yeah. I like to eat pussy.
So it's different for you.
There's no way I'm eating a dirty stank pussy.
Niggas will still stick that shit in there.
No.
He said, Tim said, yup.
Yo, my boy said, yup. That's me.
Yup.
That's me. Still up in it.
He said, got to see it. He said, got to see it through, my boy.
Nigga said,
got to see it through.
Nigga said, I got more than one condom. I'm good, nigga. I'm gonna be alright. So,
y'all ain't right.
Nah, no bullshit. I can't do the stank kunani.
Nah, I feel that.
I don't
like
kunani.
Smells, period. I can't do smells. It's
okay, so sex wise, right? I like to create a mood, create a scene. I like lights, like Christmas lights and shit.
Yo, I'm fucking.
I like music. Like I like R&B. Like, do you fuck with music?
I do love music. It depends on the man, but when a man puts on some music, I'm like, oh, he gonna lay it down.
Okay.
He gonna put it down.
So is there like a specific song, right? Right now, we'll say music wise that if you heard right now and you was with TikTok, shout out to B-Star TikTok, shout out to my new song. Hey yo, make sure y'all go check out my new music. B-Star Music 617. Get me lit. My friend and co-host Nia's son, you feel me? Y'all make sure y'all go follow her. My motherfucking dog is a singer, all that. She's nice. Oh, I heard you be trying to do your little Chris Brown rapping shit. I heard some shit.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
You know, like fuck with the kid. You know, my bro over here, he over here helping me with my live stream. You know, it's my motherfucking guy. We got Steve up. I see you, Steve. I see you. You feel me? So we here having a good time. So now that we, touched up on a little bit of my segment, I heard you had some questions. Yeah. So let's go over these 7 questions. So this part of the segment, we call this the 7 deadly sin questions, okay?
I'm fucking crying.
So Nia's gonna ask some questions, and I'm going to answer them as truthful as I can.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna start with number 4. Masculine and feminine energy. What is it? And how important is it in a relationship and as an individual? So
masculine and, what was the first part of the question?
Masculine and feminine energy. What is it?
Okay, so masculine and feminine energy is basically like, so for me, like, say for instance, feminine energy would be like, and to be honest, a lot of men don't know they have some type of.
Everybody has
some type of feminine man quality, whatever. Because I know I got some man qualities. But I know at the end of the day, I'm still a woman, and I know that's still gonna occur.
And I'm a real nigga, but I'm still a woman, and I love it.
So for me, like it's just tapping in with certain personality attributes, like my feminine side, like, little things like, oh, I want my head, like, little just.
Your nurturing side.
Your nurturing side.
That's the giving side, the receiving side.
Yes, I'm very nurturing. I'm very giving, like. Rub your back, rub your butt, whatever, whatever you need. You want me to help you put your robe on? You want me to help you put your socks on? Like, I'm very nurturing as far as that. But then I have that masculine side of me that's like...
The doer.
Yeah. Like,
action-based.
I'm very action-based also. Like, I'm get up and let's do it. You feel me? So, I understand where, like, a lot of people don't realize they have both those qualities.
And it's important to be balanced within oneself and in a relationship.
Because as a man, if you have those type of qualities, you can
understand more. You'll be a better husband, be a better partner, be a better father.
Mm-hmm. So have you ever said that to a man and he'd be like, I ain't got no feminine.
That's gay. That's gay.
So that's my thing, yo.
Y'all is so
everything is okay. So let's talk about August Alsina. Okay, this is actually a great topic because August Alsina, he comes out. He don't come out as gay.
Yeah.
He says that he found someone who taught him how to love. Mm-hmm. Okay, that can go any way, any order you want to do it. Me personally, I don't feel like he came out as gay. I felt like he found someone who taught him how to heal, taught him how to love. Like, that could be anybody. Like, that could be you, any of my friends. I could be like, yo, Tim. I could be like, yo, I love Tim. He taught me how to love. He taught me how to heal. Not because he loves me or we share a love connection.
Or you could have saw him love somebody.
Yes, or I'm watching how he loves somebody. Exactly. And it's like, yo, you teaching me how to, like, love my bitch more. Yeah. Like, because I see what you're doing with yours. Mm-hmm. So, for me, like, even with that shit, it just goes to show, like,
people are not secure with their own sexuality.
Exactly.
And I don't like how people are so quick to throw that, like,
now,
I love my gay people.
Now, do I believe that August Alsina is bisexual? I do believe that. I believe just because he's given off a little bit of flamboyant vibes recently, lately. He just been real. But what I do notice about Alsina is that he also has been through a lot. Lost his fucking brother, niece, like all type of. He had to take on his nieces. Lost his eye vision. Like he used to. People don't even know this man used to be in the streets. Like. August Alsina was a street nigga before he went into all this pretty boy shit. He always been a pretty boy because, but he was actually a street nigga. So now it's this soft August Alsina. You're like, well, what the fuck is going on? But maybe that really is him living in his truth.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Some people feel like they got to put on this mask. They got to be hardcore because society says to be so. And they're not really being themselves. And they really hate themselves inside because they're not living in their truth, whether that's you're gay, whether that's you're straight. That doesn't always mean that you're gay. Living in your truth is just being authentic to who you were, who you are, who you want to be, not who people are telling you need to be, not who you're seeing other people as and who you think you should be, not who your daddy told you to be, not who your mama told you to be. It's who you want to be.
So that's like if a dude put on fucking nail polish, that don't mean he's gay. He could be a rock star. I know thousands of rock stars who fucking paint their nails and wear earrings, all type of shit. Right. They not gay.
They're just more feminine. Like he's just
they not gay.
Yeah,
they just more tapped in with their feminine side more than anything.
Like I don't think other people understand being gay, being a homosexual is the act. The act is what makes you gay. Being in the act, not being feminine, not, looking a certain way, not, talking a certain way. It's the act of you having sex with the same sex. I thought that's what it was.
And I can speak on that. So, like, even me growing up, like, I never, ever been attracted to men. I've never slept with a man. Never, ever had the thought in my mind, like, oh, I want to sleep with men, ever. I've always been attracted to women. Like, my older cousins, their little older friends would come over. I'm little shit trying to be laying in bed with them. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you perv, get the fuck out. Like, my bad. I was so bad, I used to hide in the closet with the fucking things, and the girls would change.
Oh my god!
I know, fucking horrible. Yeah, but growing up, like, it was a feeling. Like, I never you think of motherfuckers just wake up and was born and be like, oh, I want to like girls today. Because I've never seen, my mom's not gay, my dad's, you know what I'm saying, he's not gay. I've never seen no gayness growing up.
Right.
So it's not like anything influenced me. I was never touched as a kid. Like, nothing was like, oh, a guy touched me, so she likes girls. Like, it's nothing like that. Like, it literally was a feeling. Like, I could look at a woman and be like, oh my God, I like her. Like, I'm attracted. And I didn't understand the feeling. So I'm like, what the fuck? Am I supposed to like men?
Right.
Because I'm a girl? But it just wasn't in me. So I'm like, now that I look back when I was young and how I am now, like, I didn't like nothing girly. I told my mom when I was 7, I wanted my first pair of briefs. I said, Mom, I don't like these underwears. I like the little boy briefs. My mom bought me my first pair of briefs. So now I look back at it, it's like I was meant to be like this.
Right.
Like, it's a personality trait. It's every. That's why people be like, nobody was born gay. Like, yes, I was born gay. Like, nigga, I was on shooting hoops when I was 3. I wanted, like, there was nothing girly. Like, I was 3 years old telling my mother, no dress, no dress, no dress. So my family always say that shit to this day. Like, we knew you was gonna be gay.
Right.
Like, it's just, so that's why people kill me when they be like, oh, nobody's born gay. Somebody probably touched you, or everybody has this reason, or like even with trans, like, you don't know what they're going through or how they feel about themselves because you're not in their body. Like, trans people feel like they're in the wrong body. Like, I'm born a woman, but I feel like a man. Like, I'm supposed to be a man. So when people, like, with me, I sympathize with certain shit because I wouldn't want somebody to be like, oh, you dress like me. People like, oh, you dress like a boy, but that don't mean I want to be a man.
Right.
I'm just like, this is just who I am. Like for instance, people be like, I'd be like, I want a child someday. Like, I want a baby someday. They'd be like, well, why don't you just have one? Or, like, that's not me. Like, you're forcing you're forcing something on me that's not me. Like, I'm not mentally, like, in that connected with that feminine side of me where I could be like, oh, let me carry a child. Like, I don't have the personality for, like, there's nothing that I want. So for me, it's like I always wanted a woman to carry my child. Yeah. And I feel like because, like, relationships are just so fucking weird nowadays, it's harder for me. And a lot of, like, let's say, for instance, like, a guy and a girl, whatever. Say you start talking to somebody, like, I notice a lot of the times, like, a lot of relationships keep going because of a child gets involved. And a lot of the times, a child gets involved when you're almost done. Like, so say, for instance, you're like, oh, I don't want to fuck this nigga. And all of a sudden, you're like,
don't save a relationship.
Then you're like, I'm pregnant.
Right. Oh, now we gotta stay together.
Now we're stuck. So my thing, I used to tell chicks all the time, like, the only reason why you would probably be miserable or stay longer with motherfuckers because you have a baby now. Right. Now you're forced to deal with a certain situation.
But that's the thing. People think that also, which is true for some people, but dudes will try, personally for me, dudes will really, really try to get me to have a baby so they can keep me. But it's like, bro, I'm not one of them. Yeah. I'm not one of them. I will leave quick. Yeah. And I believe in abortion. I'm sorry.
No, for real. Because it's like, at the end of the day, because now you done brought a child in the world who doesn't even have the loving...
I'm not going to do this. I'm not doing this. Especially if I don't think you're going to be a good father because you already abandoned me in the relationship. So what makes you think that I think you're going to not abandon my child?
So were your pregnancies, like, flowy, or did you have, like, trouble? So
with my first 2, I was married. And the first pregnancy, we were really young, so I don't really count that.
What made you want to get married? Like, was you really in love? Like, or you wanted to feel the young, like, you wanted to feel what marriage life was like? Like, was it like a fantasy?
First of all, I wasn't even a relationship person. My people thought I was gonna be gay, and I wasn't even, like, dating nobody. I wasn't into girls. I wasn't into guys. I just didn't like nobody. But I went to church, and I just. When you go to church young, you feel like you got to live that life. You got to meet a man. You got to get married. You got to be a wife. That's literally where this all started. There were signs that he was not going to be a good partner, like, as far as faithful and all this stuff. But, you know, I'm like, listen, I love him. Like, I'm here for him. He's not going to do me like that. Delusional.
Okay, keyword. Yo, delusional. That's the word.
I ended up getting pregnant at 19. My dad, pastors, everybody like, well, you got to get married now. So, the pastor was like, you shouldn't do this. My dad was like, you got to get married because you're pregnant. My pastor was like, I don't think you want to marry this dude. And I'm like, I said to him, I was like, I don't. So before the marriage, was you actually happy with him? I was, but there were signs that I should have.
We
broke up. We actually broke up. So we got together when I was 18. We broke up for a little bit for the summer because I'm hearing rumors, like, dudes that he went to school with, like, saying, oh, he's still fucking with his ex, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. But then he's like, oh, they just like you. And of course, I'm like, okay, because they were flirty. So I'm like, oh, like, I'm going to listen to him. Like, maybe they just want to get with me, which could have been partially true, but they was telling me the truth. So we broke up because I'm like, there's too many rumors going around. But then, you know, over the summer, we had space and time, and, like, he said some words. He reached out to me. He seemed like, everything's good. I miss you, blah, blah, blah. You know how that goes. We got back together. That's when things started getting serious. I lost my virginity to him at 19. I ended up getting pregnant.
Oh, that's dope. You lost your virginity at 19. Like, you feel me?
I'm telling you, when I said I was not into I only kissed guys.
You was just, that's dope.
I was not. Don't touch me.
No, facts.
Yeah, like we got married even though I shouldn't have got married, and it went from downhill. Then.
So how long was you guys in a relationship for before you, like, did you have a child after y'all got married or before y'all got married?
I literally got married the month before I had my baby.
Mm.
Things was like bam, bam, bam. It was really quick, and that's another red flag. If niggas is trying to move things too quick, too soon.
So did he want to get married?
He wanted to marry me. And I'm like, I said to him, I was like, I don't think we should get married. The pastors are saying this, da 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 da. And he didn't flip out because he's not like that, but he was upset. And I'm like, he made me feel bad. I felt bad. And I'm like, oh, he really loves me. He wants to marry me. Okay, let's do it. And we got married.
So do you feel like as soon as you got married, things got weird, or when did it start getting weird?
It started getting weird a little bit after I had the baby. How come
that is? Like, how come every time after the baby, that's when
I wish I knew.
Relationships get weird.
But
and
that's the thing.
Like, literally right after the baby.
So here's the thing. That's why you got to know your partner. Self-discipline is everything. Communication and self-discipline. If a man cannot control his lustful desires, if a man cannot control his hormones, and you get a baby, there's a 6-week period that you're supposed to have to heal your body as a woman. Mm-hmm. And if that man is a horny-ass motherfucker, he gonna cheat on you because he has no discipline, and he's not gonna wait those 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. If you're too tired to give it up to him, even though you're married to him, he feels entitled to your body, like you're mine, you could do something, you suck my dick, but it's like, bro, I'm literally with the baby all the time. Like, the baby's on my boob. I'm tired. I get no sleep. I'm here all day. Like, I'm depressed. Postpartum depression.
Was he like a great support? Was he great support during that time once you had the kid?
He was young, but he was not supportive like that. Like, as soon as... So, I was working. I was going to school, and I just had a baby. So, I was doing a lot. And it's like, as soon as he come home, I didn't get a break. I had to go right to being a mother. As soon as I came home from work, I had to be a mother. He came and go as he pleased. Like, running out, doing... Trump battles and all types of shit. Right. He was young. We were young. Yeah. So it was not a good experience for me at all. Right. But marriage is beautiful when you have the right partner. Okay. That's what I can say.
How long were you married for?
I was married for a long ass motherfucking time.
Was you?
For a long time. We were separated in like 2015, 2016. Mm-hmm. Separated. We wasn't, we was on and off a little bit after that, but we wasn't together. Mm-hmm. He was seeing other people, I was seeing other people. But then we got legally divorced literally last summer, legally divorced. So I was married for a long time. And like, a lot of people don't know, like, it's so easy to get married. You could literally fucking go right now and but literally, when it comes to a divorce, it's the most hardest thing to do to get a divorce, because at the end of the day, if we get married and I say I don't want to sign those papers, you aren't responsible for the divorce. Literally. You have to pay for every single thing for that divorce. Mm-hmm. If I choose not to sign those papers. And not only that, you have to literally go around hoops. Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you have kids, you have to go to a class. Like, you have to take a child class. And that shit's in order to divorce? Yeah. You have to take a parenting class. Because they feel like if you're married, you have to legally, by law, y'all are joined it together. Yeah. So it puts trauma on kids, too. So you have to take a parenting class. Did you have to take a parenting class? I had to. So did he not want to sign the papers? For a long time, he was not trying to do that. No. For a long time. But then literally last year, well, a little bit before last year, we got our first court date in January of last year. But for some reason, they said that we didn't put in all the paperwork or whatever. And then we had to get another court date in August. And that's when we finally got it legalized. And literally, since we were so over, the lady was like, this is the most peaceful divorce that I've ever seen. Like, you guys seem like you're okay. I'm like, listen, this is long overdue. It's probably long overdue. Yeah, like. So were you the reason why, like, are you the one that called it, like, all set, like, called it done with, as far as the relationship with him? In the very beginning, yes, because there was too much infidelity. Way too much. Oh, so he cheated a lot. A lot. The whole time. Probably right after I got pregnant. Probably before. Hell, I don't fucking know. I found out like a year after we got married. That's when I found out. But how did you find out? This story's crazy. But so we was, and that's another thing. You just get married when you're able to. But we was living in separate households. I was living with my dad. He was living with his mom. He had my car because he was working and I wasn't. And my dad didn't want him at my house at that time. So we was talking through Facebook Messenger for some reason. And he was like he was saying how he wanted to kill himself. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, is everything good? Like, you were just fine. You were just cool, right? And then he went silent on me. So it's like, then he gets back to me. He's like, I did something bad. I was like, what did you do? Like, what did you do? And he's like, I cheated. through Facebook Messenger. This is how he told me he cheated on me.
No way.
It's like 2 a.m. I call his house. I'm like, where? Hello? His mother answered the phone. Like, everything okay? Did somebody die? I was like, no, but your son cheated on me. And she's like, oh, I thought somebody died. I'm like,
like, girl, I'm dying inside. Bitch, I'm dying.
hello, I did die. Your son killed me. She's like, he's sleeping. I was like, all right. So I went and took a walk. But that's literally how I first found out he cheated on me with the first person. But then that's when I started going all crazy bitch mode. I never went through a nigga's phone before. I never did. I didn't care about none of that shit. After I found that shit out, I went through his phones. I went through everything. And I saw more than I...
So you want to know something? You want to know where most of the things, like cheating-wise, that you'll find, you have to check a bitch's email.
That's a fact.
The fucking... email.
My crazy. Oh, let me tell you.
Hold on. In the group chat.
The group chat.
The group chats are
niggas
always lit.
No, and people be doing keyword searches. Like, first
Yo.
of all, my last relationship 3 years ago, my ex taught me that. He was doing keyword searches. I wasn't cheating, but he was seeing shit from way before him getting mad about that shit. I'm like, I didn't even know you then. But he was looking through keyword searches.
So when
he was typing dick, pussy.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, this nigga crazy.
Wait, so when he cheated on you, did you ever feel the need to retaliate?
I don't do that shit. I literally was the...
Did you ever cheat on...
No, I never cheated on anybody, period. And I know people don't believe that. People don't believe that, but it's really true. I'm not a cheater. I will leave you in a second. But literally, I stayed longer than I should because I was married and I wanted to work things out. And I really believed if I do this, if I change this, if I look like this, if I fix this, he will love me and he will never cheat on me again. But it's like, it wasn't me. Like, and not to say that I don't hold myself accountable for certain things. I just know that some people cheat because that's just what they want to do. They're not happy with themselves. They're going to find it somewhere else. They're bored. They're whatever. Like, they're not satisfied with themselves, so they're going to look for themselves in anybody else. They want attention all the time. I can't give you my undivided attention every single time, especially because one, I'm a mother. 2, I am a person that likes to do shit by myself sometimes. So if you feel like you're codependent and you always need somebody's attention 24/7, and he was like that, not to talk shit about him, but he was like that, he wasn't satisfied because I'm working. I got shit to do.
So as a mom, is it hard for you to date? Because a lot of people don't understand when you have kids, I'm
busy.
Focused, and like I can't be on my phone every second texting you. I can't be doing this, so I can't be doing that. Like,
I like busy men. I mean, but still make time for me. But
has it ever been a problem? Has a man ever felt like, and I don't want to say competition, but has he ever felt like you ever felt like a man just like the kid, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever just been around somebody who just be jealous of like the weirdest things, like, and like you could be with your kids just having a good old time with your kids. Here he go like, oh, you don't do that with me. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what?
I'm fortunate to say that I didn't have those experiences.
That's
with
great.
Men. The only experience I have with being a mom and dating is niggas assume that I'm fucking my baby daddies.
And I
don't fuck on the past, okay? I don't want the nigga no more. So that's the only thing. Assumptions is what kills me every single time. That's the hard part about dating.
So after my co-host Nia does her 7 questions, I'm gonna actually talk about zodiacs because like people will be like, oh, people don't believe, but it's like, dog, like each zodiac really has their own little personality traits, and like I've noticed that like when I've seen like certain people of the same sign, I'm like, yo, y'all got like similar traits. Like, of course you're not the same. Y'all are different people in your own ways. But I see a lot of the similarities. So after, you finish your questions, we'll go into what was the next question?
Okay, so the next.
So we talked about what the feminism and masculine. Yeah. So what's next?
Okay, so, Oh, this is a good question. If you love someone and you're happy for the most part in the relationship, but the sex is not good, is that a deal breaker, or are you willing to stay and work on that?
That is a deal breaker. Because I cannot be... No bullshit. So these are 2 deal breakers for me. I can't fuck you if I'm not, like, sexually attracted to you. And if you're not good at sex, like, I'm just, like... After a while, I'm going to be bored. Okay. Like, you could be a spark in my life.
So you wouldn't be willing to teach them how to, like, please you? They got to come...
Well, no. There's times where, I teach along the way. Like, sometimes, like, a lot of women can't give head. Right. Because it's like me, I'm giving head. I'm lesbian. You know what I'm saying? That's my fucking thing. That's what I know to do. Yeah, it's my specialty. A lot of these females, like, they don't know how to give head. So sometimes I'm like, you gotta move. No, that ain't it. Actually, never mind. Sometimes I'm like, just lay down. Like, no bullshit. So there's times where it's like,
be like that, just like,
I don't know about this. But, like, no bullshit. It's definitely a deal breaker for me because, like, no bullshit. Like, I have to be like, you gotta, like, when I'm dating a chick, you gotta keep me on my toes. Like, I like you, I want you to be like, you know what you're doing. I get bored easily, so if I know you can't fuck and I gotta teach you through this whole shit, like, I'm not gonna cheat on you, but I'm gonna leave you and go fuck somebody. So, do you consider this cheating, right? I'm fucking with somebody, right? I break up with them and I go fuck somebody else. Is that cheating? Because motherfucker be like,
the key word, you did what? You did what?
Broke up?
Okay.
All right, so that means that
and
bitch
if they said you cheated, then delusional. Delusional.
Okay, I'm good. I got my shit intact. She was delusional.
Yeah. So for me, it depends on what the issue is. Like if you just don't know how to stroke a certain way, it's like we might be able to fix that. We might be able to work with that. Like with certain things, it's like I don't think I want to deal with that.
No facts.
You already stressed me out. You can't make it up sexually.
So same with you. Is that a deal breaker for you?
It depends. It depends on what the issue is sexually. But if we argue a lot, like because relationships are not always peaches and cream.
Like, have you ever had to teach a man how to fuck you? Like, have you ever had to like coach him through it?
How to give me head a little bit, yeah, but like, or even like sometimes the stroke game, it's like, no, not right there, not like that, not like that. That's not it. That's not it.
Move that way.
And niggas think pounding your shit, murdering your shit feels good. It's like, bro, maybe to you, but my walls, I don't want you to break through them, okay? I don't know what type of bitches you be fucking with, what type of loose gooses y'all be fucking with, but I like my walls. The fuck? Oh man, niggas be working hard and doing nothing.
Yeah, so all right, so there goes. Okay, so you ever had sex and never came?
Yes.
How often?
I'm embarrassed. If he didn't give head, I'm embarrassed. I get literally 2 niggas that ever made me come from sex in my life, and it's like, damn, I miss you.
Now, okay, were they any of your baby daddies?
No. It wasn't my ex-husband. It wasn't my baby daddy. No shade. Respect. I love y'all. I'm sorry.
Wait. Oh, damn. Okay, so the man that so do you remember the guy who ever made you come?
Yeah.
That was the quickest response you could have gotten. Any question? Yeah, of course I remember him.
Of course I remember him.
I will never forget him. I will never forget him.
So do you still speak to him like now? No, y'all just it's long gone.
He probably fucking with his baby mama. I don't fuck with niggas that fuck with other people. Okay. Like, but I would have married his ass. He had me. Okay. So, I didn't know that I could squirt. I'ma just say that.
Oh,
I didn't know.
My co-host is a squirter, guys. He got a squirter.
And the nigga was coaching. First of all, and the nigga was coaching me through the orgasm.
Oh, so
who taught you that?
Yo,
who taught you that?
She was in there like this.
He said, hold him up.
She said, hold the fuck up.
I'm like, what are you doing?
So what happened with y'all?
I don't fucking know. He probably was still fucking with his baby mama.
Y'all just stopped talking. Like it was just one of those things.
Yeah.
Dang, she looks so sad. So
he called me after, but I'm like, nah, you still fucking with your baby mama.
So is it like, damn, that's hard. So you haven't came in a while, friend?
Yeah.
Honestly,
that's why I became so picky and like, and I don't want to just give my body out. Like, if we're not trying to build a relationship, I'm not just trying to be out here fucking niggas just because I'm horny. There's toys for that shit. But like,
so have you ever?
I'm picky now.
Wait, so have you ever dealt with a female?
I have never. Just kissed.
Okay, you
little girl crushes. That's it.
Okay.
Little innocent shit.
Do you know? Oh well, this is a rumor or this is a saying that women, because we know what we like, that we give better head.
Yeah, women have actually said that to me directly. Yes.
So would you ever let a female give you head?
I probably would. I hope my dad don't see this. I probably would. Like no bullshit. I would be like I'm a little I'm a little crazy.
Episode 2 is a porno? Is that what you
Right. Shut the fuck up. Y'all look crazy.
Pornhub?
Like, listen, I'm not so insecure. Like, if I'm secure in my relationship and I really trust the man, like, I would give him a threesome. We would fuck the bitch together. But like,
Okay, so have you ever had a threesome?
I have never. No.
Damn.
I haven't had a good relationship enough.
So I be trying to have threesomes, but like bitches will be like, "Oh, I don't want nobody to touch you but me." Or I be like, "Damn, that's kind of selfish." That's selfish as fuck.
I just don't want a nigga to try to run off and sleep with the bitch on the side. That's it.
That makes sense.
You gotta be secure in your relationship and you gotta be secure in yourself. They're not secure with themselves.
Okay, so y'all heard my friend. My friend just said it's a lot of motherfuckers out here and y'all ain't making these women come.
No.
And
sorry, Stank.
Sorry, she Stank. We sorry. So look, we're gonna continue on with these questions. What you got for me, friend?
Let's see. Is love enough to keep a relationship going?
No.
Right.
What you think?
I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
It is, right?
It is not.
So for me, like, it's more than love to keep a relationship. Like I used to think that I used to be like, yo, I ain't cheat. That means I'm doing great.
I'm the best partner you ever had
in the world. Nah.
It's way more.
It's so much more than just that. Like,
are you thoughtful? Are you a thoughtful person?
Yeah.
Are you kind? Are you compassionate? Do you make good love to me? Do you care
I
about
like,
me?
yo, I love you so much. That don't mean that we're meant to be together.
Yeah.
So, do you believe in soul ties?
I believe in soul ties, but I don't believe that you have to subscribe to that all the time. Like, you could break them, but I do believe in soul ties.
You believe in soul ties?
Do you
believe that you can literally meet a motherfucker tomorrow and fall in love? Like, you just, like, that motherfucker just stunned you. Like, oh, shit. Like, motherfucker said and did everything you needed to do in one fucking day. You'd be like...
I feel like that's more infatuation.
True.
I feel like love at first sight is more of an infatuation. You have to actually have conversation. Like, I watched the show Love is Blind.
You ever felt like that? Like love at first sight?
Infatuated? Yes. Yeah, I felt that way. Infatuated, not love. I'm like, ooh, I could see myself with this man. Like, he's on.
But you ever had like a love at first sight moment?
I don't know if it was, I wouldn't say it was love. No.
Lust at first sight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But, spending time with somebody, and I fell in love less than a month before. Yeah. Talking to that person every day, getting to know this person, their likes, and them getting to know you and wanting to get to know you, spending time with somebody consistently a lot, day in and day out. Love, feelings exchanged quick. I feel like there's no time. It's hard to say it. I feel like there's a time limit, but I feel like there isn't a time limit on love and feelings.
I feel like you said, love never dies, but it does for me. Like, in a way, because, like, if you do some fucked up shit to me, I don't love you no more.
Right.
And I know it's kind of fucked up to say that, like, and I hate that I'm like that because, like, there'd be like so much like little like clicks in my head where I'm like, yo, fuck this, I'm good. Like, the minute somebody does something to me, I'm good on them. Like, I'm just cutting. I'd be like, damn, like I hate that in a way. I don't give people the chance to like.
So,
but fuck that.
I was actually thinking about that earlier. I'm like, love is unconditional. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if somebody has done you so wrong, you fall out of that love, and like it's not like you hate them, you just don't have the same feelings that you once had for
feelings
them.
change.
Change.
I don't give a fuck. A girl could be in love with me today and not tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it's just like nigga, you could be in love with me one minute and tomorrow I do some shit so fucked up to you that you're like, you couldn't even believe that I did some shit like that. Like,
but there's people that I have been in love with and I fell out of love with because it just didn't work out. But some people, not everyone, because some it's like I could walk past you and never speak to you. But there is some people that I'm like, I still have love for you. I would still do for you. I still care for you. If you needed me, you can call me. There is some people that it just didn't work out because we're not compatible enough, or they just got shit going on. I got shit going on. We're not meant to be together, maybe. Or maybe it's just not right now. And I still care for them and I still would do for them. But there's some people it's like, it's fuck you forever. So I guess it just depends on the situation. I really do. I think it depends on the situation.
It definitely depends on the situation. Like I said, like my love might, you know, it might not go away, but that shit do dim.
Yeah, it changes.
It changes
the
like a
conditions
motherfucker.
change.
It does. Like, and people gotta understand that, like, you can't do something to somebody and think that things are gonna stay the same. Right. A lot of people have just be in this little like me, I can't live in a fantasy world. I have to live in reality. So if I feel like some shit's not working out for me, I'm the type to be like, this ain't working, I'm good.
Head over heart.
As the girl's more, she's so in the fairy tale
Let's
world.
Make
like,
it work.
God, like,
it's not that bad.
And I'm just like, no, you could tell this isn't working. Why am I gonna keep
every single day?
Why am I gonna force a situation? Like, I was in a situation where literally like arguing like every day, like to the point I'm like, girl, I don't want to do this, bro.
Literally.
And like to the point, it's like now she'll be like, oh, it's because you know, you still ain't over your ex or this person or this.
Or
so
maybe it's you.
But my thing is with this, but my thing is just like, no, like, I wanted to be with you, but because of how you're at, like, I can't be in another situation and it be worse
triggering
than
like,
the situation I was just in.
Cycles.
What the fuck? Why would the fuck I'm gonna go with a new situation? I could have just fixed the fucking other situation if it's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I'm not gonna go from a bad situation to something worse. Like,
that's another thing people think, because you just don't want it to work anymore. People assume that, oh, you cheating or you seeing somebody else. That's why you. No, you suck. You actually fucking suck, and you make my life miserable. You make my life harder than it should be, and this is not what a relationship should be.
No, that's a fact. And like for me, it's like I need support. Like, and I be telling chicks too. Like, I don't, because I know I'm more of the person who's more out there entertainment wise or just doing a lot of shit. So I don't ever want a chick to feel like she has to be up under my dreams. Like, I want her to feel like you got your own dreams, baby. You can
support each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I know it gets to times where one of us is going to have to support one. You know, like, it's hard for us to, because you got to think, if we both got dreams, we both got financial situations, but we're both together. We're both trying to make it work. So there's times where, like, say my girl has something important or she's doing a business thing. I'm going to hold off on what I got going on to make sure that she has what she needs. Once she gets what she needs, boom, I'm going to go to handle what I got to handle. Then when she's done doing that, she'll come and be like, well, babe, you need this or you need that. Like, it has to, like, that's how relationships should be. That's why I feel like I can only date other entertainers.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I've been feeling like that too, no lie.
Because now it's like to get people to understand the things that you have to do, the things that you're telling them, oh, I can't be as I'm busy. Like, they don't understand. I feel like the only other people who can understand is the people who are in the same field as me.
At least, yeah, the industry, like, for me, like, I'm like, I don't know if I can date a guy that just works a regular job, because he's not going to ever understand it. Like, a dude that works a regular, he's going to be like, what the hell, what's going on? Like, a dude that's in the same industry as me, the same field, is that, I feel like it's kind of important, and it sucks to feel that way, but it's like
for me,
it's less complications.
I like to date women who, like, for me, I love women who love music.
Yeah.
Because it's like, damn, music is my passion. And, like, imagine dating a woman who don't want to never hear no music.
Don't want to hear your music. Think it's just a little pipe dream. Yeah, that shit would break my heart. Yeah.
Like me, I like to get a little drink, put on 90s music. Like, I vibe to music. Music controls my life.
Right.
Because it literally, like, when I'm sad, music. When I'm mad, music. Everything
it's
is
therapy.
Music. Shit,
it's
when I'm
therapy.
about to fuck. Music. Like, music is just the fucking therapy. It's just the therapy for me. And everyone has their own therapeutic thing that they do, whether it's fucking paint, DJ. It don't matter what the fuck it is. Everybody got their own thing that they got going on. So for me, it's like, yeah, motherfuckers, it's I have to date somebody who understands.
It's beautiful to share the same interests with people. It's beautiful.
Like, I need, like,
the conversations are better. The experiences are better. Y'all can go to y'all have the same interests. Y'all go to a date and y'all end up liking the same shit. Like, that's beautiful connection right there.
That's a fact.
Makes things flow even easier.
So basically, what comes down to it, guys, love is not the only thing that is going to continue. Like,
keep a relationship.
It's not going to keep a relationship going. Like, there's support, communicate. And stop making it seem like everybody got to get it right the first time.
Yeah, people make mistakes.
People make mistakes, and you got to think there's people are trying to learn you. Mm-hmm. Like, there's no way that you can get with somebody. I've been alive for 31 years. There's no way you know 31 years worth of things about me. There's no
People
way.
People are not understanding and they're not compassionate. People have no space. People don't hold no space for nobody but themselves. They only care about what makes them happy, what they care about, what hurts them. They don't care about the person that they claim they're interested in. Like, first of all, do you know what makes your partner happy? Do you even know what they like? Anything?
Their favorite colors. Like me, when I first
basic
started talking,
shit.
when I talk to people, I still do the old school shit. What's your favorite color? What do
Or
you like?
even what
kind of flowers?
what makes you mad?
What
Like
makes
what
you-
ticks you off?
What
keeps
triggers
you
you?
calm? What triggers you? People don't ask the right questions. They ask like silly shit like, "What's your favorite color?" Like that's not gonna keep a relationship
And
going.
a lot of people don't understand triggers.
Triggers.
Like
everything.
that shit is like the biggest thing because everybody has their own trauma. Everybody has their own thing they went through. So you have to be mindful of people's triggers.
Yeah.
Like you can't just say and do whatever and think that you can't control how somebody reacts.
Facts. But here's the thing. People are not responsible for knowing your trigger off the bat.
Yep.
You have to have that
Communicate
conversation.
that, yes.
People be thinking like, "Why you triggering me?" And I was like, "Well, first of all,
I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you were triggered. Like you've never told me you've been through this. You've never communicated to me.
Now, if I
none of
tell
this.
you this and you go and do it purposely, I can't fuck with you because you literally going out your way to make me upset, and
Exactly.
now you ain't shit, and now I don't give a fuck about it.
Exactly. So it's like I said, or like we said, you feel me? Like
Love
thing
is
is
not
more than
enough.
love. So we are going to finish up the questions that she has for us. And then we are going to end our segment. We are back again on Friday. So make sure y'all tune in Set the Vibes, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. You can literally follow us on all platforms. So make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube.
Yes.
So 9:30, we will be ending. It's 9:05 now. So friend, let's go. Let's get through these questions.
Okay. So this is a good question.
All right, let's do
I'm
it.
sick of this bullshit.
Okay, let's do
Okay.
it.
Why do people always assume that because you're attractive and you have options that you're entertaining everybody and anybody? First of all, I'm offended because you think I'm a hoe just
Yeah.
because I look good.
Okay.
Like, what is that about?
So that happens to me with females. Like,
You look good, so you must have all the hoes.
so like
I got the hoes, but do they got me?
yeah, like for instance, this one chick will be like, "Oh, you fuck with mad chicks," and I'm like, "Who?" Like you see chicks commenting on my statuses, or I don't never even slept with these chicks. They never even been in my home, so it's like, what considers you like? Are you trying to call me a hoe?
Yeah.
But my thing is this: if you feel like I talk to mad chicks, why do you want to talk to me?
Why do you want to talk to me?
If I'm such a hoe, why you want to?
Why are you trying to pursue me? I'm confused.
So
What
my
you say?
nigga, fuck them.
Fuck them. Facts.
them.
Fuck them. That shit
Fuck
really
them.
be making me
Fuck what
annoyed.
they talking
Especially because it's like, bro, I'm talking to you all the fucking time.
Exactly.
I'm making time for you. When the fuck do I got time
When
to
the
see
fuck-
other?
so my thing is like, so for instance, there are some females who
Squeeze it in and pencil it in.
No. So this chick that I used to talk to, right? She is like needy for attention. Like God forbid I don't give her attention for 5 seconds. She is.
But you learned that about her.
Yes. So I'm just like, damn, I noticed I don't really like that. Like for instance, like, girl, I can't give you attention throughout the entire
Codependent,
day.
so she goes to somebody
Yes,
else.
so she literally goes to anything that's fucking giving her attention. She's just flying here.
People are like that.
And I'm like, some people are like
People
that.
are like
though.
that. But
So,
you learned that about her.
yes. So for me, it's
But if
like,
somebody's not giving you those vibes, or you know that that's not true about them, then why the fuck you keep assuming? Maybe because you doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Yo, I noticed. So what do you think are the signs of cheating? So for me, let me just speak on it. I feel like
Let's talk about it.
I don't give a fuck. You know a bitch is cheating when she start acting funny out the blue.
Out the blue.
She starts switching up.
Switching up.
On her phone, all that she don't paying you no mind. She just She don't want to fuck
And
you.
she
Like she
wasn't
don't
like
have
that
that
before.
same sexual chemistry. You like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Bitch, did I do something? But it's like it go like, what are your signs? Like, how do you notice a motherfucker?
The switch up is a big sign. Male, female, don't give a fuck. If a nigga fucks with you heavy today and tomorrow, and you know you ain't switched up, you ain't nothing changed in y'all communication except on his part. He stopped texting you less. He stopped seeing you less. He don't call you. He start only talking to you at a certain time of day. Nigga, who the fuck you fucking with now? Cause that don't make no sense.
Because at this point, somebody else has you. Like, you can always tell somebody else has your attention.
It be so fucking obvious, bro. It be so obvious. And niggas be trying to play it like, nah, I'm just busy. You always been busy. Didn't you always have a job? Didn't you always have the same shit going on? So what's the switch up? And it's big. It don't even be gradual. It be so instant. That should be so telling.
It do be instant. So my thing is like, but this is my thing. Okay, so once you catch a bitch cheating, I'm gonna only speak for myself. Whenever you catch a bitch cheating, all of a sudden it's like, she want to be the best girlfriend in the world. Like, bitch, at this point, bitch, I don't trust you. It don't fucking matter no more.
Once that trust is broken, it's never fixing.
So my thing is, bitch, you not mad. I feel like my thing is, you're not mad that you cheated on me. You're not hurt that you cheated on me. You're hurt you got caught.
Yeah.
It's all about the catching of it.
Because if you never got caught, you would have still been doing the same shit.
There's no way you feel bad. Because I swear to God, a woman will know beforehand. She'll sit down, she'll be like, this ain't right. Fuck it. I'm not doing that. This ain't right. But if you go and deliberately fuck somebody else, nigga, then... Bro,
that's a decision.
That's a decision.
You don't just slip into some coochie. You don't slip onto no dick. No. That shit is decision. You have ample opportunities. I mean, you can't slip on a dick. But there's ample opportunities to say, nah, I can't even do them like that. And niggas do them like that every fucking chance. Every chance. And this is my thing. If you gonna cheat on me, you would set me up. Like, that's how I feel. Like, if you do some disloyal shit, it's like all the same to me. You go behind my back, you a snake. You fake.
So for instance, like when your ex-husband was cheating on you, what made you keep taking him back?
Married. I was tied to that. I was in church. God, I didn't want to. It was literally.
Nigga said, God.
Traditional.
Again. It's me again.
God, please save my relationship.
How should I go about this, God?
God, please save my relationship.
He did it again.
Please. And even God was like, girl, he is not changing. You gotta leave, baby. I said in the word.
God said, now, Nia.
Now, Nia, you know better than
I know they done taught you some things with the
shit. Girl, you being dumb.
Yo, no way. Like, yo, that's why I say.
I did learn a lot, though. I did learn how to be a woman to the right man. I did learn what to do, what not to do. I learned so much from that experience alone, so I wouldn't even trade it. Like,
and when it all comes down to it, people, just remember, you don't have to be in a relationship. If you feel like you're going to cheat, guess what?
You have options.
You have options of leaving the person. You do not have to cheat. There's no...
Why y'all be going so hard to get somebody just to fuck it up?
Yo, and a motherfucker like this, I feel like this, like, you love that motherfucker. You don't want to let them go, but you just...
don't want to do right.
You don't want to do right.
Make it make sense.
And that shit's fucked up. No bullshit.
And it's okay to be alone and not in a relationship. If you want to just fuck around, go ahead. Don't drag nobody in that bullshit and say what it is at the door. Y'all be trying to like play with people.
I
Y'all be trying to make it. And you are not a player if you can't keep it real at the gate. Because players get what they want all the fucking time, and they gonna say what they want and they gonna get it. But a nigga that's sneaking and lying, that's just because you a little ass kid and you don't know how to
like
do
me,
about
I'll
shit.
tell the motherfucker straight up, like, listen, I'm not really into blah, 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 blah. I don't want this, da, 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 da. So, I'm just letting you know off the rip. I'm talking to this
that told me that from the beginning. I fucked around with him just because he was honest and I liked him and he looked good to me. I fucked around with him.
It's like, yo, people don't think like that honesty. It's like, give a person a chance.
To decide how they want to move with you.
Give them a chance to decide what the hell it is that, what's going to happen. Like, if you're not even helping motherfucker have a decision and shit, like, I'm good.
Like, that's fake.
So when it comes down to it, people, like,
be real.
Be real.
Be fucking for real.
Be fucking for real. What's our next question?
All right. The next question is the sex talk.
Okay.
So when do you think is the appropriate time to ask somebody if they have been tested for STDs?
Oh, we talked about this.
That's the first part, right? When is the appropriate time to ask if they've been tested and if they can show proof?
Okay.
Of course, after you guys both insinuated that y'all would have sex with each other. Don't just, hey, I like you.
Right.
Or have you been tested for STDs?
I feel like for that, it would have to be if I'm considering having sex with you.
Right, of course.
So if I'm considering having
sex with you. But how soon
after
considering that?
Like, as far as, how soon?
Like, a week before you be like, all right, we about to fuck.
Oh, no. So, no. So, It would honestly have to be in that same, like, it would have to, as soon as I think it.
Yeah.
So if I think, like, damn, I want to fuck her, I don't give a fuck if it's the week, that weekend, the day after. Like, if I know in my mind, I'm feeling it, like, damn, I want to fuck her, and she's brought it up to me,
right,
then yes, I will then go and say, you know, what's your my chart? Like, you know, I want to know, like, are you healthy? Like, because I ain't gonna hold you. I think that I'm trying to fuck.
Right.
So if I'm trying to do that, I need to know I'm safe.
And why do people get offended when you ask them, like, can you get tested? Why people get offended? That should be scary. It scares me more when you get offended that I even asked you.
Like me, if a chick asks me, like, yo, can I see some? I'm like, word, I got you. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I like a woman like that. That means that you
care about yourself.
You care about yourself. Like, yo, there was a story. All right, so there's a story that came out recently. There's an 18-year-old girl who had just had sex for the first time. She lost her virginity. She ends up losing her virginity to a guy, and he gave her herpes. Crazy.
Oh yeah, the AIDS, AIDS shit.
I've seen that. So this happened in the news. I want to say, like, it was all over Facebook. So it must have been like 2-3 weeks ago.
Damn.
So she put up this big status, like, when I finally gave myself to somebody and blah, blah, blah. And the motherfuckers, he's talking about, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this. But it's like, how do you say so? You know what I'm saying?
You knew
you had it.
That's the thing, especially if you know you're not healthy, like, and you still trying to pursue people. That's just fucked up. And you don't even tell them, like, granted, like.
And a lot of men don't go to the doctors and get checkups. They don't.
And a lot of women don't either. So that's like, you never know. You can't assume shit like that. But a lot of people, like, like, if it comes to herpes, like, if there's no outbreak, you don't always get it. But who would want to play like that?
She said she got to take meds for the rest of her life.
Because he probably had a bump somewhere. Mm-hmm. But some people who don't have the bumps, active bumps, they don't pass it along. But still, who wants to play Russian roulette with their health? Like, that shit still gives somebody a chance. And I'm just like, damn,
this is a 18-year-old girl who just finally decided, like,
especially so young,
I'm gonna give myself to somebody, and then I feel like for a dude to do that to her, I was like, yo, that's deep.
Yeah, that's just fucked up.
It's like, what the fuck can you?
It's scary because people really be. It be the people that be fucking on people raw and don't be saying nothing about their bad health.
I know a female, right? I know a female who fucked this dude, right? Fucked him raw, right? I guess that's her man or whatever. But then I found out that she's also fucking my boy. Oh. And she's fucking him raw. And she's telling him, like, I love to fuck raw. And I'm like, well, so I asked my boy, I'm like,
so not only you cheating, but she's fucking.
So I'm like, so I asked my boy, I'm like, well, he's like, nah, now I'm feeling some type of way because I didn't use a condom. So I'm like, okay, so she's fucking raw and you didn't use a condom. That's a health concern right there.
Cross-contamination,
all the above.
Cross-contamination.
So it's just like, dog, like, you gotta know who you, like, you clearly, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least try to get the information. Yeah. If that's the person you're fucking, try to know if they're healthy or not. So when it comes down to it, guys, please check your partners before you are about to have sex.
Take care of yourself.
Like you want to have sex, please take care.
And if you don't want to do all that, even though I don't think it's that much work, it's really that, like, it's not, then at least wear a condom.
Exactly. Or wrap it up. Yeah. Yo, you know they have female condoms? I never seen a chick wear a female condom.
Yeah, no. I don't fucking know. That shit is not comfortable.
Like, you ever tried it?
Yes, I try to put it in me. It's not comfortable.
Oh,
slip out.
Friends say
maybe I didn't do it right.
They don't got the fat punani condom.
The slippery slope condom.
All right, so let's go on to the. What time? What we got? Oh, damn, time is going. 9:17. We got like 10 more minutes.
What is it going? How soon do you cut off other people that you've been talking to for someone that you're most interested in? Like,
instantly.
What are the signs that lead to that?
Oh, so okay. Say I'm talking to like five chicks or whatever. Damn. I know, right? Say I'm talking to like 5 chicks, right? They all cool. They're all but this one chick.
Always on your mind.
She's always on my mind.
On a frontal lobe.
So, no bullshit. I'll just stop texting.
Okay. Is it gradually, or do you at least tell people like, yeah, this ain't it? Or you just be ghosting
I just
motherfuckers?
ghost some motherfuckers. I just be ghosting motherfuckers. And then chicks be like, oh, I ain't heard from you, or you just haven't been texting. And I'm like, oh, I'm just chilling. Like, at this point, it's like, I know what I want. But this is the fucked up part.
That's how you know motherfuckers be talking
but you ever, hold on, but
you
ever been interested, right? You ever been in that situation and you go for the person, you're like, oh, this person ends up being like, fuck, like I should have picked the wrong. Yo, that's how I feel like with groups of if I see a group of females, right? And I'm like, damn, I'm trying to fuck with one of them. Do you feel like it's important to fuck with the right one in the crew?
Of course.
So how do you
decide?
So have you ever fucked with somebody in the crew and then fucked with somebody else in that same crew?
I mean, I've talked to somebody.
Yeah.
Yes, but then I talked to somebody else. Yes.
So say for instance, the original person you was talking to, have you ever liked the other person more, like the person that they knew?
Yeah. See,
it gets tricky.
Yeah,
Shit get risky. It
gets
tricky out here.
But I mean, I feel like as long as you ain't fuck neither one of them, you good.
You good. See me? Okay. I noticed that it's different with females. Like a lot of females, like they be knowing that they your friends, and there's a lot of freak friends that literally slide in niggas DMs if you want to fuck, and I be like,
that's a fact.
You know I fucked your friend. Why the
But
fuck?
I had some instances where I was surprised, like, oh shit, how he know him? Oh fuck, I gotta get out of this state.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like, even though it's like I never fucked you, but it's like, damn, they actually cool, and I used to talk to you, but I actually really like you. Yeah. Like, oh fuck.
Dude, so that it get tricky.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
So.
Cause then niggas be lying on their dick. I'm not gonna hold you. So niggas could say anything to fuck up what you want to have with somebody else. And I don't know if that has happened to me, but I don't fucking know. But who cares? Fuck it, right?
Fuck it. Okay, y'all heard my friend said. My friend said, "Fuck it."
Fuck it.
That's when it all comes down to it. Fuck it. Make sure you make the right decision the first time.
Pick the right homie.
Okay, make sure you pick the right bitch, fellas. Make sure you pick the right bitch, fellas. Make sure
pick the right cousin.
Make sure you pick the right cousin and the sister, okay?
Okay.
Cause look, no bullshit. If I end up liking the sister more,
not the sister.
It happens.
Oh God.
All right, so let's continue on. It happens to the best of us.
Okay, so what are some important things you need to discuss with somebody you're dating?
Well, health, past trauma, how many things you said? 5?
No, whatever. What are the most important?
Past trauma, your health, past relationship, triggers, dreams and ambitions, goals.
Yep. That's good.
Pretty much
that's
good.
healthy.
Yeah,
that's healthy.
What do you feel?
I agree with all that. Obviously, like what interests you, what makes you happy, what obviously traumas, what makes you triggers, what makes you not happy. I like to learn about people's family. I like to know family dynamic. Do you have a relationship with your mother? Do you have what's your relationship with father?
Does that actually so say you date a guy who doesn't have a good relationship with their mom? Does that kind of like?
It depends. So if he's just
because some parents can be.
Trust me, I don't have a relationship with my mom, so I don't know if that's a deal breaker for some people, whether it is or not. You can't pick your parents.
You can't pick your parents.
So in that, you can't pick your parents. But if you just ain't shit and you disrespectful to your parent, like, and you just not a good person, like, I need to know. It depends on the situation, honestly.
Yeah, because it's like one thing is like if you have a sweet mom and a good mom and you
just ain't shit, like,
to them, it's like, nigga, you ain't gonna be shit to me either.
Yeah,
you ain't like, how the fuck do we even?
Right. It depends. It depends on the situation.
It definitely depends because not everybody has good moms,
right?
And not everybody has good dads.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have friends? That's important. And a lot of people's like, no, I ain't got no friends. Okay, so I don't mean like, okay, your homies could be your family. You call them your family,
but
whatever. Do you have people you can lean on?
A longevity of friendship. Like I don't want to hear
you don't need a million of them either. Just at least 2.
But like it's weird to me. Like, so all your friends don't fuck with you.
Nobody fucks with you.
Then something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
There's no way every single friend that you have don't fuck with you. Something's wrong with you.
That's important, and also on this aspect too. Like, say we can't talk all the time. I can't be under you all day. Like, go hang out with your boys. Like, if you have nobody to hang out, you depend on me solely to entertain you. That is gonna be tiring. We're gonna be tired of each other. We're gonna be bored.
Yep.
You have to have somebody you can
and accountability. Well, accountability is a big
in the quality of your friendships.
And I noticed that accountability is a big thing that we're gonna actually talk about in the next segment, because I feel like there's a lot of things we can talk about when it comes to that accountability.
Because that be having people in a chokehold.
Nobody wants to be accountable for their bullshit.
Nobody.
And one thing about me, I'm not afraid to apologize or be wrong. My pride is never so high where I can't, you know what I'm saying? But I noticed that a lot of females have their prides is so high. Like I think I must have heard a girl apologize maybe like 8 times my whole life. Like, I've never really seen, like, just owning up to their shit without being like, well, you,
and I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those females for a long time, but I had to lose a lot of important relationships to me. I had to fall out with people that I cared about because of my pride, to see like, nah, I'm fucked up and I gotta fix that. So now I'm quick to like, yo, especially if you point it out. Sometimes we don't always know, but if you like, yo, this is how you made me feel, like you did this, I'm like, oh shit, my bad, that was never my intention, because my intention is never to hurt nobody. Sometimes we just don't see it.
Yeah, no, facts. And my intent, that's how I feel too. Like, my intentions are not to hurt anybody, but if it happens, like, all I could do is just apologize
and correct it. Apology ain't shit without change behavior.
On dogs, like, don't apologize to me if you're gonna do the same shit again.
Because then
like,
you're just a sorry ass motherfucker. You just a sorry nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying.
Now it's just a consistent sorries, and then it don't mean shit.
And it's
now
a cycle that
because motherfuckers think sorry the fucking
is a band-aid.
Is a band-aid,
like,
and that shit ain't a band-aid. And you don't get to control how somebody a motherfucker reacts or how long they want to be mad. You can't control that. If you do something to somebody, like, you gotta deal. I tell people this all the time. If you do some negative shit, deal with the consequence that comes with it. Now, a real solid motherfucker, like, it's gonna handle their shit.
They're gonna eat that shit. I love people like that.
Yeah, like I know I deserve that shit.
Now that don't mean hold a fucking grudge for the rest of your life and always try to bring that shit up. Once you forgave that person, you have no right to bring it up all the fucking time.
Yep.
You already forgave them, and if you wasn't going to, stop fucking with them.
Then stop fucking with them. Because if I feel like this, if I do something or say I cheat or whatever, if you forgive me,
then we
on a new fucking slate.
And bitch. I'm not doing it
no more. It's a new slate. We going.
But if you take that as an opportunity to get your lick back or fucking bring it
then
up,
it's only gonna
keep going. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face.
Now we're just wasting our time.
Now I hate you. You hate me.
One thing a motherfucker's gotta understand: people, there's no perfect person. Everybody is going to make a mistake. Now, are we all grown? Do we know what we should be doing, what not to do? Hell yes. Yeah. So when it comes to certain shit, I don't tolerate cheating. If you make a mistake,
that's a boundary.
If you make a mistake and fucking do some little shit, you know what I'm saying? I could forgive you for that. I can't forgive you for cheating, because I feel like this. If you get like to share your body with somebody, that's such a decision.
That's a decision, and it's sacred.
It's
sacred. I know people treat sex like it's disposable, and it don't mean
and
shit.
some people still treat it like it's sacred. Like,
it's sacred.
It should be.
Because I like to do whatever.
Exactly. And I'm not about to just be giving myself to somebody or being nasty to whoever.
No. This is too dangerous out here. There's COVID, monkeypox, all types of shit going on.
Exactly.
Flying diseases flying.
And that's real shit.
Like, no.
So when it comes down to it, what we say about that?
Fuck them.
Fuck them. Y'all heard what my fucking co-host said? She said, fuck them. Like, we don't got time for
But don't fuck them if they dirty.
But don't fuck them if they're dirty.
Okay? Get that test. Get tested. All right, so
we're going to do one more question, and then we are going to wrap it up. Mm-hmm. And excited for our next segment. We're going to be talking about zodiac signs. Dooley's going to be here. He's going to be sharing his comedy skits. He's going to be doing his Saved by the Cell, the things that saved him. It's going to be amazing.
Okay, so
last question. What you got for me, friend?
All right, last question. I'm trying to word this right. We're going to have to cut this because I'm like thinking.
Got you. Well, save it. You want to save it for next time?
Yeah, save it for next time. Because I think we actually went through all the questions.
Okay, bet. Yeah. So All right, so we're going to actually say, that question was so deep that my friend has, we're going to actually save that for the next segment. So I know y'all looking forward and y'all want to be, you know what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, every Wednesday, every Friday, tune in to Set the Vibes. Like, this is going to be an amazing podcast. We're going to be talking, like, even if you got little topics or anything you want us to discuss, please send it to my DM. Please send it to Nia's DM. Any questions
that you want us to discuss?
Yes.
Yep, like she said,
so
topics.
Everybody make sure y'all tune in to Set the Vibes. I'm your host, B-Star. Shout out to my co-host.
Nia.
Okay. And I'll see y'all Friday. Thank you.
Period.
Yeah.